Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and tonight we've got a bit of triple action. Alright, triple A. I think we made a triple A battery joke the other day. Was it it was during the SPFL review show. Alloa, Annan, double A, and Coke Arn Anderson if you want. Anyway, enough of me talking absolute mince. Merry Christmas, everybody. So, just to put cards on the table before we dive into any form of news here, it is going to be a reduced schedule over the next week because, yeah, it's Christmas, folks. We can't enjoy Christmas. You think I want to be making news videos about how my club's only the 9 points behind now, but bear in mind, still the 9. Yeah, you know, don't mind talking about anything else, to be honest, you know, Fog Football, but it's been a tough year. Talking about Rangers Football Club, I can guarantee you. But let's talk about Dunfermline Football Club. Alright, as James Mcpake has suffered the wrath of getting the L sack. So, they sit 9th. Believe they just get beat 2-0 by Greenock Morton. Don't quote me on that, I think it was 2-0 by Greenock Morton. I mean, James Mcpake, I actually think he's an alright manager, but I don't know what I feel like there's just certain clubs in the Championship that are almost destined to always be in the Championship. Now, Dunfermline were down in League One, right? I'm not going to pretend they weren't, but it's almost like they're a cursed club in a way. You know, I look at them, I look at Greenock Morton, I look at Wraith, Queen's Park, clubs like that, and I'm like, I can't ever imagine yous getting into the Premiership or doing anything with your football club. And I mean, when you're sitting 9th in Dunfermline, yo, shout out to Dunfermline because they are one of the bigger. I say one of the bigger, man. I mean, it's not like they're top 5, but they do have a big fan base. And I've always said that I would welcome Falkirk, Dunfermline, Wraith, all 3 clubs back in to the Premiership, because, you know, you're getting derbies in there, and you're also getting, you know, bigger attendances, better stadiums than some that we've got in the Premiership, and it's very exciting. But it's 2 days removed for Christmas. James Mcpake out the door, club sitting 9th. I think it's probably the correct decision. I mean, I wouldn't say it's harsh, I wouldn't say it's been too little, too late. I think what's helped Dunfermline is the fact that Airdrie are just so cut adrift in the Championship that even if you're 9th, you're not going to look bad as the club beneath you. But Airdrie, no getting the sack out for their manager, who obviously is the player manager. I've always wondered, like, how do you sack a player manager? It must be weird being a player manager. You sack him for being manager, and he just goes back to being a player and has like 0 input. You know what I mean? That must be weird. Alright, who's beating that horn? I mean, but it must be weird, because obviously him being a player, he's still in the dressing room with the new manager. You would imagine he would have to reel in a lot of his conversations. He couldn't. Who the hell's beating that horn, man? Somebody's probably dead. Anyway, you know what I mean? It's just like, I think once you get sacked as a player manager, or i.e. the manager role, I feel like you almost have to leave the club. But anyway, there's a bit of transfer news to talk about. Ollie McBurney is being eyed up by a Championship club ×2. So Ollie McBurney, you know, having a decent season over in La Liga, Las Palmas. Ollie McBurney, I mean, there's been talk about him getting back into the Scotland squad. Honestly, I want him nowhere near the Scotland squad. He's a Rangers man. He's this, he's that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Rangers signed the guy. But I feel like the time for that was probably in the summer, when we would have got him for a free, I believe. I mean, I'm not going to lie, like, I don't think Ollie McBurney, as much as I wouldn't want him, at least he has something different. He's a big physical target man, which we don't have. That would be the upsides of it. The downsides of it, I think he's shite. So there's a downside to that. But Dundee are on the verge of signing a Mexican loanee by the name of, as it's completely just eluded me there, I'm sorry, I apologise. We will get there in the end. But of course, this is due to a partnership with that club in Mexico that they're working a great wee deal with. And I tell you what, guys, why have they just absolutely, they've done me dirty. Let me hear. This is it. Boom. Here we go. Let's see. Tony Docherty hopes Dundee's partnership with Mexican club Monterrey will help his side be ahead of the game following the arrival of 19-year-old Cesar Garza on loan. The defensive midfielder has arrived in Dundee ahead of a January loan move and comes with first team experience with the 5 times Con Casasaf Champions League winners. He's a good character, says Tony Docherty. Anyway, guys, I'm a little character. I need to go. Till next time. Peace.